Hello everyone! Hey, is this thing on? I'm using Bhebe's camera. Here it is. What is this, a Canon? Is it a Canon? Yeah, it's a Canon. It's a Canon camera. It's not a Canon, it's a camera. If it was a Canon, I'd be in trouble here. Well, I wouldn't be because I'm filming in the mirror, but the mirror would be in trouble, that's for darn sure. Oh, over there, that's our Bhebie. Yeah. One of our great friends gave us that for our for Bhebe's birthday. I gave her that. Here it is. There she is. She's a Filipino. Okay. This doll is a Filipino baby, and it's our baby. It just is because someone had heard Bhebe's story. One of many stories about her life that's made her special to me. I mean, I've learned so much about her over the last couple of years since I fell in love with her. And one story is that she was living in the Philippines, and the thing is, she never had a doll. Never had a doll when she was little. You know, things just aren't available in the area that she came from in Bohol in the Philippines. That they are here, and you know, for some reason she was never had a physical doll, and she says that she used to use her pillow or roll up her covers on her bed, the pillow especially would be the doll, but she would use you know, whatever was on the bed, roll it up, and that would be her doll, and she would be the mom. And you know, that was her experience preparing for you know, one day growing up and motherhood and everything, which is about what a doll is all about. It's about, you know, preparing for the future. And she loves children even to this day. She's wonderful around children. She's so giving, and she doesn't really like me telling about her too much, but I will say this. She works 2 jobs, and she only needs 1 job to make ends meet, but she works the second job, and she's so kind and so giving and so incredible that she gives of herself. She works the second job so that she can help others, and she sends money to help families and children impoverished and overseas, and she's been doing this for quite a while, sending large boxes and just going out and spending money on food and clothing and toys and other items to help other people. And she is an amazing person and an amazing influence on me. She's completely changed my way of thinking about life and made me see how incredibly self-centered I've been my entire life. I'm so thankful to the man upstairs for bringing her into my life. So there's this doll here, and somebody gave her this doll, and it moved her so much, and this doll sleeps with us in this bed every night. It's with us all the time. That's our baby. You see, because Bheebie can't have children. And that's another story. Her brother had kidney disease, and at one time, her brother, and she gave up a kidney. She gave a kidney to keep her brother alive. Because of what that does to your body, the changes that it makes within you, for a woman, it changes your insides in a way that you're not able to have children. If you do have children, it could be very dangerous, and you could die. But she did that for love of her brother, and she can't have children. So, but she made this sacrifice to help someone else. And though she loves children, again, she's never had a child of her own, and she never will. Well, she's got me. I'm just a big kid. You know, and she does the best she can with me and keeps me on the straight and narrow, and I sure do appreciate it. She's, as again, I say, she's changed my life. But the only child she'll have is this daughter of ours. And she has no regrets. She has no regrets, and she continues to help children. She recently spent a lot of money on a lot of items. There was a drive to help children to have lunch, to take to schools, and to have food. And they would give you a little bag, a little red bag with a logo on it for the particular company that was initiating this drive. And you were supposed to fill the bag. And it's a little bag, it wasn't a big bag. It was just a bag. Let's see what we got here. Here's like a bag, a bag of hers. It's about the size of this, okay? Not really, really big. And you were supposed to fill it up with some canned foods and maybe some noodles and some pudding and just stuff to make a child happy. Well, she went out and she didn't fill the bag. She left the bag behind. She bought so much stuff. My trunk, my car has a very large trunk in the back, but we filled the entire trunk, and it was so much I couldn't take it all into the apartment in one trip. It was a lot of stuff, and she spent a lot of money, well, not to help one child, but to help as many children as she could. So this is a wonderful, beautiful, magnificent giving person. She had a birthday recently. And we had a wonderful time. She's Filipina, and we had a party. We had a birthday party with a lot of her friends who were here from the Philippines, our friends, and then other people from my job, and we both work in the same place, at least part of the time. It says she has 2 jobs, but one of those jobs she works with me. We work different hours. We don't work together, but we work in concert because I get things ready for her when she comes in, and when she comes in, she can have a smoother job because she knows that everything is in its place and everything is in the right, without going into detail. So we had friends and family, and we call our friends here from the Philippines and from the United States, our friends here, we call them family. And she will tell you that a lot of people helped her when she came here as a migrant, and when she came here a lot of people came to her aid to help her find a job and help her find a place to stay and stuff, and she appreciates it very much, and they remain within her family. And then I entered into her family, so they're our family, and these are great people. Then we had another party the next night, which was just with people we work with. We went out to eat, but just yesterday we had a meeting at the place where we work together, and all the people were there, and it was everybody was supposed to bring a food. It was a potluck. Everybody bring food, and she brought some Filipino cooking, some really good and interesting stuff. I had to explain it to people because they didn't know what it was, like pancit, and which is like with noodles and stuff. And in any case, tikoy, which is a sweet dessert, but these are Filipino recipes, and but everybody, we got everybody on board and said, you got to try this stuff, and they loved it. And as I love it, I gained a lot of weight eating Filipino food, and now I've lost I had to go on a diet. I gained so much weight because the food is so good. It's not just rice, folks. It's rice and pork, and we had a pork adobo that we brought to work, but there's so many different recipes, and wow, man, The Filipino foods are just so incredible, and if you like it that much, you'll keep eating it, and guess what happens? You gain weight. So I did. I gained like 20 pounds since I met her, and I had to go on a diet. And we're there, and she's always so gracious and saying, you got to eat, you got to try this, you got to try this, eat this, eat this. Honey, I'm on a diet. No, you got to try this. And she's very persuasive. Well, anyway, I am on a diet. I've lost 14 pounds or so, and I've still got a few more to go, but we're getting there. But, you know, she's from another country. She's from an entirely different continent. She's from the totally other side of the world. If I was a tunnel through the earth, I might find China, or I might find the Philippines. And I love her so much, you know. And the thing is, well, there's just so many things I could say. And yeah, Steve, she's from another side of the planet. She's from another country. She's a different race. You know, I'm colorblind, and for my birthday, my daughter, one of my daughters, bought me some glasses that enable me to see colors a little better, you know, being colorblind and everything. And, you know, as far as skin color goes, there's black and there's white and there's all these other shades, right? And I've looked at her picture and I've looked at her picture and everything, and she says, you know, honey, you know, she tells me her skin is yellow. I've heard that Asians have kind of yellow skin, and you know, color is like whatever you want to say. White people are not white; they're like pinkish or something. Black people are not black; they're mostly, you know, brownish or something. And then there's all these shades, and and I'm not trying to. I don't want to offend anybody talking about race. My point here is that being colorblind, I don't see the differences. I never saw her as having a different tone to her skin. When I put on these glasses and I look at her beside me, I still don't really see it. I don't see it. I don't see differences. I don't see differences in skin color. I don't see differences in race or geographical region. I don't see differences in any of these things. The only thing I see is a woman I love so much, whom God brought together with me for us to live together in happiness and harmony and make each other happy. And yes, she is my fiance. I love this woman with every fiber of my being. I've had relationships before. I was married before. I could say I've been in love before, but I've never been in love like this. This is the woman that God destined I should be together. I should be with for the rest of my life. She completes me, she makes me whole, and she does so much more. She makes me a better man. And I hope I make her happy too. I think so. I just do the best I can. I'm just a simple guy who's made mistakes and continues to make mistakes. And she's not afraid to point that out to me when I make a mistake. And she's loving, wonderful, sensitive, caring, and everything I've ever imagined would be wonderful. And I'm so honored and blessed and grateful that God brought her into my life, that God brought us together. And God bless us, and God keep us together forever. So I want to praise the guy upstairs and thank him. And I'm going to say goodbye to you guys. That's really all I have to say today. It's something I've been wanting to say for a while. And in respect for her, I'm going to show her this before I post it, and if she doesn't want me to post it, I won't. But you know, it's something. Not only do I want to tell it to the world, I could you know, scream it from the rooftops. I want everyone to know this is. I'm so proud and so pleased and so happy, and my life has changed in such a way that I can never turn back. I never would. God bless Bhebie. God bless all of you. Bye-bye.